Chief, are you alright? Chief Yako!
The hitman. Fink. The slaughter artist.
What do I do? I need to help you!
Bah, je m'attendais à ce qu'il meure, mais là je pensais que ce serait une diversion.
Leave me here. Just seek the truth.
What are you saying? I won't leave you behind!
It's too late.
Huh?
Fuzzhead is going to die soon.
What are you talking about? He can't die!
This wound is deep. It's fatal. Even if you administered first aid now, he has no chance of surviving.
Liar!
Et pourquoi il l'a buté?
I would never lie about someone's death.
No.
Là, tu regardes, il tue que ceux qui l'ont tué. C'est ça qui a été payé pour tuer Yaku?
What's going on here?
Please, treat his wound immediately! At this rate, Chief Yako will...
So it all comes to an end with some internal strife.
Huh?
After an internal struggle, Yako Furio was killed by his own people. A pitiful
son
fitting
peuple.
end for an unjust life.
Faut pas dire par les siens, non par son peuple.
Hey! Arrest this fucker we caught red-handed.
This fucker.
Please! Save Chief Yako! Just a chance! Please give him a chance to live!
Should we?
To hell with him. He's gonna die either way.
Please wait!
Ça passe Yumi, hein.
Oh, he might...
Shut up! Why the hell would I help worms like you?
Il va le kick?
I was planning on judging you myself, but you went ahead and got yourself killed. How am I supposed to deal with my pent-up justice? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
En vrai, c'est hardcore ça. Quel enculé.
Damn it all!
Stop! Stop! Chief!
Even the second time,
Elle avait remonté le temps.
The second time? Then that means...
I'm sorry. I rewound time, but it was too late. If only I was strong enough to turn back time even further, I could save Chief Yako.
What?
Those responsible for killing the doctor and that piece of trash are under arrest. This case is closed.
Mais quel gros connard, il fait genre, il parle tout le temps de la justice et compagnie, à l'évidence c'est pas nous. Je comprends pas son raisonnement en fait. Tu veux une justice absolue, bah applique la justice au moins.
We're done here. Take them away.
What are you gonna do, Master? Master, snap out of it! At this rate, everyone's gonna get arrested! Master!
Il n'y a plus que Makoto, hein. Ou Lara à la rigueur, mais... Ça, Lara.
A coin? Who's there?
There's more than I thought. Hey, Alara, how much must I pay for you to handle my share?
At this level, 100 Shien per head.
100 Shien. With the numbers here, that's enough for an entire book. What a waste. I guess I'll do it myself.
You're detectives.
Alara! Vivia! You're late!
Let me tell you one thing. That coin belongs to me. You'll be returning it.
C'est pas trop le moment d'avoir l'air cool, non Il y a un serial killer qui se barre, il y a Yaku qui meurt. Il a les after images, Vivia. et m'embarque.
I am completely useless. The chief ended up like that. And there was not a thing I could do for him.
Is everyone safe?
Everyone. Except the chief.
How is he?
He's unconscious. His pulse is weak.
Damn. How did this happen to the chief? Yuma, did you see anything?
Yeah. I passed a suspicious man when I went into the hallway. But by then, the chief was already...
Fallait peut-être lui courir après, non, Yuma? Ça aurait peut-être été le truc intelligent à faire.
The chief said it was the hitman, Fink the slaughter artist. Then, he fell unconscious.
So, it's confirmed the hitman got to him. Damn it all! Why attack our chief?
I couldn't even pursue him. I let the hitman get away. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, you were right to not pursue him. If you had, you might not be alive right now.
But...
Si Fubuki l'a vu planter le chef, elle pouvait pas prévenir Yuma? Non, parce que... elle a découvert, je pense, le cadavre de Yaku quand elle arrive, là, au même moment où elle arrive et elle voit le cadavre. Et c'est à ce moment-là où elle a voulu remonter le temps, mais comme elle peut pas remonter assez loin, elle n'a pas pu prévenir avant que ça n'arrive. Elle a dû remonter le temps jusqu'au moment où Yuma était déjà partie, mais elle était encore de l'autre côté, j'imagine.
Save your regrets for later. Right now, we must consider our next move. Even now, I won't allow time to be wasted.
How did things end up like this? Chief, please stay strong. Chief...
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim we've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same. Halara, what brought you here?
En plus, comme il a pas l'aptitude, on peut pas l'emmener dans le labyrinthe, Yaku.
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed. But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat. So I headed to Amaterasu with everyone else and snuck into the lab. After that, the chief told Vivi and I to investigate the area. I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided first aid, but
Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
So, the chief...
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible.
Peut-être mieux ne pas le bouger en vrai, hein.
But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around. And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away. It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Then we need to leave this facility right away!
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building. The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too. We have no place to run.
No place to run?
Faut juste trouver le coupable, quoi.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders. Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab. I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez. No one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's
Huh? What is it?
nothing. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Seriously, what? Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes. I will be well once I rest a bit.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help. I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
Ah, c'est pas exactement le même métier humain, hein, mais ok.
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway! Sorry.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Tetsuhiko, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage. Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier. They damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it! So, what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right.
Hey, you got a minute? We can't stay here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same.
So you... Oh,
Mais
right.
ça passait tout seul.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? We can use Fubuki's thing.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
Comment ça, Yet? Quoi? De quoi elle parle?
I've no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your forte! If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers. Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time.
Elle a l'air déjà assez épuisée et traumatisée, ça m'étonnerait que ça marche.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside.
Aussi.
A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Tetsuhiko's disguise forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
Il pourrait nous faire entrer alors qu'en anglais il dit juste il pourrait nous faire passer la porte. Mais du coup, entrer ça marche pas parce que nous ce qu'on veut c'est sortir. Enfin bref.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The best course? I don't know.
This is truly...
Une quantité astronomique d'écrans. Le réseau de caméras doit couvrir le labo tout entier. Je ne vois rien sur les écrans à cause de la coupure de courant. Réacteur nucléaire, là encore. Ah non, mais c'est ces trucs-là, et j'en ai vu plein, même la semaine dernière, et j'ai oublié qu'il n'y ait pas de prompt qui te dit d'appuyer sur A pour les ramasser. Donc j'en ai loupé plein comme ça, alors que... C'était juste ces machins-là, quoi. En même temps, c'est pas comme si je les utilisais, mais...
How did it end up like this? We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
The Peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the Hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the Hitman?
Oui, c'est ce que j'avais dit il y a un quart d'heure déjà.
The Peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the Peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Là, c'est des statuettes pour Tetsuhiko. Bah, celle-là, oui, mais le fait est que je l'ai ramassée. On en avait vu une autre dans le laboratoire avec Amami, où j'ai en mode, tiens, c'est marrant, il travaille sur des particules nucléaires et tout. Pour les enfants. En fait, c'était une statue. Et pareil, dans le chapitre précédent, j'ai vu des boules bleues et j'ai pas appuyé sur A devant. Parce que dans ma tête, je me disais, bah, si je peux l'inspecter, il y aurait écrit appuyer sur A. Et en fait, non.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances?
On l'a fait pire, hein.
Besides,
Là, bon, y a personne pour nous emmerder.
doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go. This facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us. You've seen how they act for a while now.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the Peacekeepers.
Le pouvoir d'Alara serait pratique. M'attends de voir là aussi le pouvoir de Vivia, du coup.
I agree with Yuma.
Lara!
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
But how do we even investigate? The place is crawling with Peacekeepers outside this room.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
Huh? Could it be Vivia?
Ah non, c'est Tetsuhiko qui peut te déguiser. Bon, il a pas son sac, mais... Ah, Vivia, quel est ton pouvoir? Je suis sûr qu'il a un pouvoir de genre de désincarnation ou autre.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping.
Depuis le début, on pensait qu'il flémardait, mais en fait non, c'est un génie, c'est un super bosseur, il fait que ça.
Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case...
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
Je le vous vois.
Oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
Petit homme.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain. His forte is spectral projection.
C'est bien ça.
He can control his own ethereal self. Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics, which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
So you can investigate without being seen by the Peacekeepers.
Bien joué, Genius. En vrai, je l'avais déjà dit aussi, hein. Donc toc, je l'avais dit aussi. Et toc, et toc, et toc, et toc. C'est moi le génie, et puis c'est tout. Vous êtes tous des merdes. Même les scénaristes, c'est des merdes. Le monde entier, c'est de la merde. C'est moi le meilleur. Voilà.
I won't do it.
Huh? Hey, now's not the time to back down! I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here!
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the Peacekeepers say in this case?
Genre mourir?
You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering. Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
Ils changent de nous rendre, mais ils s'en battent les couilles. Ils sont armés, nous non, et on est enfermés dans une boîte.
Surrender. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any problem as a detective?
On n'a absolument aucun moyen de pression.
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
Non, mais par contre, c'est un crime de parler aussi lentement, là.
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it. Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires?
Oh mon dieu, le high reveal.
Is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief. He's dying here. Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now.
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you gotta stop him!
Vivia, please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange,
Tends-moi la main.
will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
This is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
Du coup, est-ce qu'on sera tous dans le labyrinthe?
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange!
Strange? Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant!
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you...
Bon, on va dormir main dans la main.
All right.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. Though everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Fais dodo. Vivia, mon grand frère.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Est-ce que Vivia peut me voir ou pas?
Let's see! Ow!
Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now! I'm loving this!
This makes me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here! Now we're literally soulmates!
Ah, j'ai raté. Du coup, on n'a pas de suspect à proprement parler. Est-ce que c'est dire que le suspect, ça peut être Vivia? Je pense pas en vrai, mais on va voir.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked.
C'est bien pratique ça.
To begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I are the same now, Master!
Yeah. Wow! I really made it! This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power switched back on.
Anyway, we gotta investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more Peacekeepers arrive.
Allez vite là, ça fait 20 minutes ce dialogue là où en mode ah, on utilise un pouvoir, on utilise pas de pouvoir. Oh, pourquoi il y a plein de fantômes?
What are those?
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial!
Rendez-vous au labo d'analyse critique du docteur Wesker, mais attention aux âmes errantes. Salut Ambrose. Attention,
Things are gonna get nuts!
si une âme errante entre en contact avec vous, elle vous emportera vers l'au-delà. Trop flippant.
Alright, let's hurry.
Let's go!
Ça nous oblige à faire le grand tour? Non, même pas. Je peux passer en dessous là? Ah oui, je suis tout petit en fait.
That was a close one.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Merde. J'aurais dû aller contre le mur. Allez.
We have to hurry to the
Dodge.
crime scene.
Ah, c'est qu'ils vont jusque dans le coin en fait. Ah oui, c'est en diagonale, ok. J'avais pas vu ça comme ça. Oh, vas-y, je me suis bloqué dans le décor.
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go!
Comme ils ont pas d'ombre ni rien, c'est un peu difficile la représentation dans l'espace. Hein.
how many people are in there.
Looks like we can't go this way. Let's look for another path.
Beaucoup d'âmes pour un seul endroit. Et depuis le début de l'histoire de l'humanité, dites-vous que où que vous soyez, il y a sûrement au moins une vingtaine de personnes qui sont mortes à l'endroit précis où vous vous tenez. Hein. Bonne soirée, évidemment.
There's so many.
Je me casse.
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go!
En vrai, bizarre comme séquence dans le jeu.
Just
Hein.
a bit more.
Du coup, est-ce qu'on va voir l'âme de Wesker? Oh, merci beaucoup Gomar pour le raid. Bienvenue les gommeurs.
I was really sweating.
Alors là, on joue à un jeu d'enquête et d'énigmes. Si vous êtes là, dites-vous que vous allez vous faire spoiler parce qu'on a l'affaire numéro 4. Et il commence à se passer des trucs.
Salut les quavers.
Pour vous résumer vite fait l'affaire, au cas où. Ah, mais j'ai pas accès au menu, donc je peux pas vous montrer le dossier de l'affaire. Et en gros, on est dans un laboratoire souterrain ultra secret. Un serial killer avait menacé un scientifique du laboratoire. Le scientifique s'était enfermé au fin fond de son laboratoire derrière des salles piégées en disant personne peut rentrer.
Here. I hope there's no one inside.
Finalement, quelqu'un est rentré et a tué le mec. Et on essaye d'enquêter sur lui. Mais comment dire, comme on s'est fait mettre en prison par la police parce qu'ils pensent que nous sommes les coupables, eh ben on a utilisé un pouvoir qui nous transforme en fantôme pour pouvoir enquêter en tant que fantôme.
Who
Voilà.
cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
Et pour le reste, je pense que vous allez pouvoir rattraper ou je vous expliquerai comme ça vient.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
Nobody's here. Guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
Du coup, le scientifique, il était reclus dans cette salle-là. Ici, il y a un sas de comment dire, stérilisation. Ça, c'est une salle où dès que tu rentres, tu te prends du poison dans la gueule et ça te bute. Et ça, c'était une salle avec un sol électrifié qu'il fallait passer en respectant un certain code pour pouvoir rentrer. Le truc, c'est que la salle, enfin, tout ce couloir-là est vraiment absolument impénétrable. Et pourtant, le scientifique qui était au bout, il s'est fait buter. Le pire, c'est qu'il s'est fait buter alors que nous, on était très exactement là où on est actuellement. Donc le tueur, on l'a pas vu rentrer, on l'a pas vu sortir, ce qui est très bizarre. Et quand on était arrivé donc pour aller voir le cadavre du scientifique, au final, on a entendu quelqu'un crier dans le couloir. Et en fait, quand on est ressorti du couloir, on a trouvé notre chef, le chef des détectives, qui lui-même s'est fait tuer en fait. Donc c'est une affaire personnelle. Et on enquête là-dessus. Et l'enquête fait que commencer
The
là.
doctor's body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass on. I just scared myself.
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
Ce sera un peu trop facile.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
C'est parti pour l'enquête. Alors. Donc ça c'est l'interphone qui nous permettait de parler aux scientifiques.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started.
Et il est mort pendant qu'on est en train de parler aussi.
Can you shut off the security on your end?
Bah c'est trop bien, comme ça vous n'avez rien raté les Raiders. Vous voyez absolument... vous allez revoir tous les éléments.
Wait. What the?
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor! If the doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time. So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
This is the airlock. Let's check it out in case there are any clues. That sure is suspicious, Master!
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread.
Ouais.
What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
T'es un fantôme, tu peux voler, non?
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Et voilà, merci.
Oh, right! I can just do this! I'm floating! Whoa!
Trop bien d'être mort finalement.
Spectral projection is such a convenient forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside, but it's too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed.
Ok.
Oh, that's right.
Est-ce que ça veut dire qu'on peut se cacher à l'intérieur?
Touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
Il n'y a pas de lumière.
There's a lot of space in here.
À peu près sûr que le mec il s'est caché là-dedans pendant que le robot ouvrait avec le bras.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air.
Après si ça aspire l'air, il y a quand même du poison quoi.
The structure isn't built for someone to get inside.
On va voir les timings.
It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Non mais comme une planque.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing!
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
Ce dispositif sert à éviter toute fuite provenant de la chambre à gaz toxique.
This way! We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll pump out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you!
Attends, on dirait vraiment des brûleurs, hein, plus qu'autre chose.
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin, and there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes.
On n'a aucune preuve que le poison est vraiment mortel par contre. Hein.
Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Du coup, moi, ma théorie, c'est que pendant qu'on ouvrait le grand sas et que la porte nous bloquait la vue, le mec est sorti, il a traversé le poison, qui est pas du vrai poison, il s'est caché dans la grille, et comme ça, quand nous on est rentré, bon, en fait, on lui est passé devant sans le savoir, lui il est ressorti, et il a foutu la merde derrière. C'est mon début de théorie. Après, comment il est rentré la première fois, ça, je n'en ai aucune idée.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
there doesn't seem to be a secret exit. Which makes sense, as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
Il y a besoin qu'elle fasse 15 mètres sous plafond, là?
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
There are other places to check out, you know.
Le gaz toxique est bactérien, les masques à gaz ordinaires sont donc inefficaces.
Let's go to the next one! And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber. There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage!
Et il se passe quoi si tu passes au-dessus? Rien, hein. Tu passes au-dessus, t'appuies sur le bouton au bout. Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de passer au-dessus? En vrai, tu vois les grilles là, contre le mur. Tu te l'as joué Ezio Editore, hein, le retour. Mais putain, c'est ça, c'est Ezio le tueur en fait. Mais c'est évident. Mais en vrai, ouais, tu t'accroches aux grilles, tu passes le long du truc et c'est bon, hein. Bon, faut avoir de sacrés doigts, certes, mais c'est un jeu vidéo, c'est possible.
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
9 panneaux sont disposés sous la forme d'une grille de 3 par 3. Il faut marcher dessus dans un ordre précis pour progresser.
Attention!
And here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab.
Par contre, ce qui est terrible, c'est que quand tu ouvres la porte, bah, t'es obligé de repasser par les dalles pour rentrer, vu que la porte, elle bloque le passage.
We managed to get this far earlier, thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's forte.
I see it all, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
Just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
Ah oui, pour du coup, les viewers de Gomar qui étaient pas là, en gros, la première fois qu'on est passé, comme il y avait tous les pièges, on a contrôlé un robot, on n'y était pas nous, aller dedans. Et je pense que voilà, pendant que mon robot, là, il appuie sur le bouton et que ça ouvre la porte à la gauche, ça cache le champ de vision du robot, et je pense que c'est à ce moment-là que le tueur est sorti.
I'm in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah, didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function? I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opens really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapel suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
La porte de la chambre des panneaux est conçue pour s'ouvrir lentement. Ouais. C'est vrai que le robot est tombé.
Not done investigating yet. I need to look things over.
Et voilà.
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
Non mais s'accrocher, oui. Après, c'est pas que des barreaux verticaux. Contrairement au dispositif de contamination du SAS, celui de la chambre des panneaux ne peut pas s'ouvrir ni se fermer.
I see.
Ouais, ils sont que verticaux en fait. Ce qui est horizontal derrière, c'est juste l'aération. Ce qui rend ça beaucoup plus chaud pour s'accrocher quand même. Ok.
Oh, the peacekeepers are here.
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
On va pouvoir les écouter, j'imagine?
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
Le labo d'analyse critique est doté d'une minuscule bouche d'aération dont le couvercle est fixé. De toute façon, elle est trop étroite pour que quiconque s'y faufile. Placard à provisions. Il nous a dit qu'il avait plus rien à manger.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
Ah ouais? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de bizarre? Une réserve de boîtes de conserve et de bouteilles d'eau dans le labo. Toutefois, il ne reste pas grand-chose. Moi, je pense que le tueur était déjà là, hein. D'une manière ou d'une autre, il était déjà là.
The peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. Geezer was famous in the worst possible way. He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed. He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
Il y a 3 ans, c'est le même timing que Makoto quand il est arrivé et qu'il a commencé à devenir le PDG.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto?
Ouais.
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said.
Dur d'oreille, ok.
When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Mais c'est pour ça qu'il voulait pas parler à Makoto. Parce que Makoto, il a un masque. Ah. Et du coup, il a pas pu entendre le tueur quand il est rentré, sorti ou quoi que ce soit. Il a remarqué que quand il l'a vu. Intéressant.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
La communication avec les pacificateurs devait pas être facile, hein.
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto.
C'est dommage que les pacificateurs te donnent cette info-là. Ça aurait été intéressant de devoir la deviner soi-même. Ce qui est un peu le problème de tout ce jeu-là, hein. La plupart des informations qui seraient intéressantes à deviner, on te les donne.
It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Et vous voyez, justement, ça serait un retournement de situation dans un Ace Attorney. Genre, t'aurais Phoenix qui serait en mode ouh, je réfléchis, et t'as la ligne rouge qui passe là dans le truc bleu, et t'auras la conclusion, il était sourd. Et ça aurait été incroyable avec les pam, objection et tout, et la musique de ouf. Et c'est trop d'occasions manquées dans ce jeu de faire des révélations comme ça.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
What rumors?
Yeah, I wanna know.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
What's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
Ah ouais?
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, we'll never know.
So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Mister, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Did the hitman go after him because of this?
En vrai, oui, c'est le mobile le plus évident, mais peut-être trop évident, parce que pourquoi il aurait tué Yaku Furio?
Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor
Alors c'est Yomi.
could have hired a hitman to kill him.
Ça pourrait être Yomi, hein.
But who?
Et justement, il a envoyé la lettre à Yaku pour qu'il vienne et pour se faire d'une pierre deux coups et le buter lui aussi. Le docteur avait des problèmes d'audition très graves, si bien qu'il était pratiquement sourd. Il avait aussi l'intention de fuir Kanai Ward.
There's an open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean? This is the doctor's computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form.
C'est Phantom Trick finalement.
There's a way to check it out.
Détective fantôme.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling. I guess you just gotta give up.
Quoi? Mais qu'est-ce qui lui prend?
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label.
C'est le liquide qu'il jetait.
The one on the front is...
Oh, un poison. Rien que ça.
I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid. It's a highly acidic liquid that can melt anything.
sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now. This reminds me, I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier. Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
So the doctor was trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone? Oh, but sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Il cherche un moyen de résister à l'acide pour s'échapper de la ville?
Melting clothes and skin.
Des notes représentant un schéma de quelqu'un en train de se faire asperger d'acide sulfurique. Curieux.
Dr. Weska. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi. And now he's dead.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them.
Ouais, c'est clairement un suicide, hein. On peut plier l'affaire, hein, on peut rentrer chez nous.
He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death. I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks, you've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
Elle était en mode yahaha.
I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Genre t'as juste vu qu'il a des couteaux quoi. Dr Wesker a 3 plaies dues à des coups de couteau dans le dos. En l'absence d'autres blessures, il s'agit probablement de la cause de la mort.
The knife is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape.
Je suis en train de penser. Ok.
There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Oui, enfin, je suis pas sûr qu'il pleuve dans un laboratoire souterrain, mais...
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F. They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Putain, c'est trop vrai, vas-y, vole-le.
You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking of which, the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this.
Y'a que le mec il a plusieurs couteaux à son nom quand il se promène. Un seul ça lui suffit pas.
So the doctor was in fact killed by Fink?
Un couteau sur lequel est gravée la lettre F. À première vue, c'est l'arme qui a servi à tuer le docteur Wesker.
The Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it. Huh?
Une trace de pied dessus.
Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe print?
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then?
C'est quand il était poussé?
When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over. The lean culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark! You did it, Master! You All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
That's the biggest mystery here.
Dans le labo d'analyse critique, la tête d'Amami portait une trace de chaussure.
I think that's about it.
Ok. Ça fait peu d'éléments. Hein. Ah mine de rien, hein. Bon, j'en ai 12, c'est pas beaucoup, d'habitude on en a une trentaine. On va enquêter là où Yaku est mort peut-être.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Après c'est aussi la première fois où il y a une seule scène de crime et où on n'est pas obligé d'aller voir 50 000 personnes différentes quoi.
Yeah, the only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through. And the cover is fixed in place. There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling. And no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system. Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Hysterical!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the Chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room. I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Vivia? What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
I was wondering how your investigation was going. I grew curious.
Je croyais que t'en avais rien à foutre.
Did you come to help? I didn't expect your cooperation. Still, thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master! You shouldn't trust him. He's plotting something.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now? Are you still going to pursue the truth?
Huh? Why wouldn't I? I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone. We need to find the truth. Otherwise, the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
Faire mon rapport à quelqu'un. Alors qu'il a dit everyone, il a pas dit anyone. Je pense vraiment que les gens, ils ont filé les dialogues doublés, et ils leur ont dit traduisez avec ça, et les mecs, ils ont eu le droit à une écoute, et ils ont écrit, c'est tout. Ils ont jamais eu le temps de bien écouter les dialogues.
I see. So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
Genius, je vais pas te mentir, depuis tout à l'heure, tu fais des réflexions qui sont semi-backseat, semi-spoiler, ou autres, ou de trucs que moi je peux potentiellement pas remarquer ou quoi que ce soit. Je t'invite à garder ces trucs-là pour toi.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Mais on sait déjà qu'il voit Shinigami, donc...
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the Peacekeepers.
The truth is like cracks in a mirror. They're all so small, you must squint to see each tiny crack. Most wouldn't even notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself. If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like? Even if, the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
What are you talking about?
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos, even then, Would you still seek the truth?
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed. But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course. I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
Tous les membres écrits en jaune. Sus.
And for that, what will you sacrifice? How much have you already sacrificed?
Huh?
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth. One day, it will ruin you. You will destroy the world for truth's sake.
Me? Destroy the world? That's impossible.
No, you've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck. If possible, I'd like to help you. You are a dear friend to me. How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything. I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia. Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
On l'entend à peine, mais il y a un écho sur leur voix pendant qu'ils sont en fantôme. Mais du coup, comme on l'entend vraiment à peine, c'est presque dommage de l'avoir mis. Soit tu le mettais plus fort qu'on l'entende, soit tu le mettais pas.
So you refuse to understand. You leave me no choice.
Il va lâcher ma main.
Vivia?
Ah! He took out a blade! This guy is nuts!
Vous étiez fantôme, non?
I usually keep this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality. So, slashing at you won't do anything. But I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
You mean...
I will simply return to my body 5 seconds before you do, and then I'll slice your throat open.
Ok, bah on fait ça.
Given I am more familiar with spectral projection, I'm positive I can return to my body before you can. Well, will you give up now?
Et en vrai, s'il fait ça, Fubuki, elle me sauve. Hein.
Are you threatening me?
I only want you to give up on the truth. The truth you wish to expose is dangerous.
C'est-à-dire qu'il connaît la vérité.
A feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet. If you won't stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake. For the sake of peace and quiet.
Ça fait pas un peu des caisses, Vivia?
You're not making any sense. You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way. I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here. But you refuse to give up, which leaves me with no choice. So it looks like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Wait!
Master, hurry back!
Hey, you two. Quit fighting.
Mon.
Who is that?
Yeah, the
Oh, il est dead,
truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind.
That voice. Chief Yako?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain.
Ils ont oublié la négation, c'est en fin de compte, on ne peut pas détourner le regard de la vérité qu'il a dit, mais bon.
So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yako, are you alright? Where are you?
Impossible. There's no way he could have made it here with those wounds.
Then that voice...
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
That means
No way. Is he dead?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Vivia tried to kill me.
J'ai plus l'esprit là.
Do such a thing.
As if now's the time to be dwelling on that.
You're right. Chief Yaku is the main concern right now, not whatever's going on with Vivia.
On n'est pas descendu là d'ailleurs.
Yup. So go!
C'est vrai qu'en fait quand il disait oui je suis sûr que je peux rentrer dans le corps avant toi, il avait juste à dire bah, moi je sais te place à travers les murs et pas toi. Ça lui fait un bon raccourci. Il se promène pieds nus dans le labo, pas pour des raisons de santé mais simplement parce qu'il préfère travailler plus tôt que de perdre du temps à enfiler des chaussettes et des chaussures. Ok donc il était déjà pieds nus. Mais ça c'est pas un truc qui choque les personnages, genre ils l'ont pas remarqué ou quoi que ce soit, c'est bizarre. Qui part du principe que c'est normal.
Chief Yaku!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's still connected to his body. But the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
Then why did we hear Chief Yaku's voice back there?
I don't know. It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well, since he went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade. When you're lost, you should believe in your own heart.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you. But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yaku and everyone else.
Fine. You can report to them once you return to your body. I have somewhere...
Where are you going?
After hearing the Chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
What's that?
I have a premonition. In exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away. But perhaps something entirely new lies beyond that destruction. In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer.
C'est long.
It's not that I want the truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
As you wish.
Master, don't trust this guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
Oh mais il était fâché, c'est tout.
I know, I'm not that naive.
You sure about that? After all, you're always so trusting and relying. I still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be all right now.
Pourquoi on doit se retaper un long chargement? Ah non, ça va, ouf.
Maybe you should wait to go until after you report back to the others.
But if I let Vivia go alone now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding. I'm sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth. I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment. I'm good at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it. I try to stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
Well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
There are only two reasons a mystery goes unsolved. Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts. There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
Should we search the scene one last time?
Je pense qu'il faudrait déjà surtout enquêter sur quand le courant s'est coupé.
No, the missing piece might not always be at the crime scene. It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
I'll let you be our guide here. But I'd like to request...
Bon, je suis désolé Vivia, je commence à couper tes dialogues, hein. Tu parles trop lentement.
Are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
We did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
Est-ce qu'on va voir là où il y a le concepteur du robot, mais il pouvait pas être dans la salle, c'était impossible.
Just barge in and check everything. I have seniority over you when it comes to being a soul. You better listen to what I say.
So, what room is this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among us researchers, we treat it as perpetually sealed off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
The only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
What? Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No. The Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
I see.
Ça insiste bien sur le fait qu'il y a que lui qui a la clé. Hein.
Guess we don't need to look inside. This conversation never happened.
Right.
Directeur Yomi qui possède la clé de la salle de stockage.
Only the director has the key to this room?
There's gotta be some kind of secret.
Ce qui est bizarre parce qu'il travaille pas du tout dans le laboratoire, Yomi, donc pourquoi il y aurait que lui qui aurait la clé, c'est débile.
Right, let's take a look inside.
Ouais, le fait que les fantômes aient disparu, c'est chelou.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage space.
The files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research logs.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. I guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
Nothing here seems to pertain to homunculus research, or...
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see. The secret we're looking for won't be here.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Bon, puis c'est un peu bizarre d'avoir les pacificateurs partout dans les couloirs et tout, mais la seule salle où on peut chercher, celle où on est.
Huh? There's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't. Amaterasu lab map. Huh. I guess it's a map.
Pratique.
But it's empty inside.
Ou pas.
There's nothing else here. Seems like we weren't able to find anything of note.
Mais si quelqu'un avait besoin d'un plan, c'est que ça veut dire que ce quelqu'un-là ne connaissait pas la zone.
Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go to another room.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
Sur l'étagère, une section entière de fichiers a disparu. Yomi s'est débarrassé de ce qu'il voulait garder secret.
This is the central lab. There might be some clues here. Chief Yako was attacked in this hallway. The gory bloodstains are still here. They're from Chief Yako. This is where he was attacked by the Hitman. Damn it all! If I'd only gotten here earlier, I could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the Hitman's face?
Non.
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the Hitman?
Because Chief Yako said so himself.
The Hitman. Fink. The slaughter artist.
Tiens, puis d'ailleurs, Yaku, il pouvait pas, quand il nous parlait avec son âme là, il avait rien de mieux à foutre, il pouvait pas nous donner le signalement du tueur. Yaku a déclaré s'être fait agresser par le tueur à gages.
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yako has an F inscribed in it.
Ah, the murder weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
Vous l'avez fait le même? Bonne nuit, sergent. Ouais, il est droit sur le manche, donc oui.
You know about it?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his knife to prove to his clients that he... Setting that aside, don't you think these blood stains are... unnatural?
You're right. There are some strange marks, like something brushed against it. Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
Is it a dying message?
Could the chief have done it? Was he trying to tell us something?
Je vois pas où il voit ça, mais...
No. It's more like he was trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
What could he have been reaching for?
Master, maybe it's that house plan over there.
Maybe there's something about this plant. Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot! A photo and a map?
Isn't this the map of this lab?
Could it have been taken from that folder in storage? But why would it be here?
As for the photo, I have no idea.
C'est Yaku à gauche. C'est complètement Yaku.
The photo shows a young man and a woman. The woman looks like she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here? The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
Les petites mèches de cheveux bleus en bas.
You keep staring at that photo. Did you fall in love with the woman? You really fall for every girl, huh?
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
I don't. But it has to be a clue.
Oui, enfin... La photo, on dirait que c'est Yaku dessus. La nana, elle porte une tenue de laboratoire alors qu'ils sont dans un laboratoire.
This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the
À mon
pod.
avis, il travaillait ici. Hein.
He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
Est-ce que Yaku aurait pu tuer le docteur Wesker avant de se faire tuer par quelqu'un d'autre?
By using the last of his dying strength?
He's not dead!
Un plan de sol du labo. Il se trouvait derrière une plante d'intérieur. Photo représentant un jeune homme et une jeune femme. C'est une machine, mais je n'ai aucune idée d'à quoi elle sert. C'est en maintenance. Apparemment, un chercheur est en train de faire une inspection. C'est mieux, il est pas en service aujourd'hui. Ah, il doit pas y avoir de rapport avec l'affaire.
this is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Let's check it out!
Sorry about threatening you with the blade earlier.
I was so scared. I thought you were going to kill me. You weren't serious, were you?
Bien sûr que si.
Why wouldn't I be?
Huh?
To tell the truth, I wouldn't know if I'd actually slash your throat until I was about to do it. Although, there's a good chance Laura and the others would stop me.
So, you were serious?
I don't want to kill anyone if possible. I don't like seeing blood. But yes, I was serious.
This guy is dangerous.
Yeah. This is...
Je pense que c'est cet appareil. Il est bien plus gros que ceux du labo. Il doit permettre d'enregistrer des rapports de recherche. Je n'en ai pas la réponse pour l'instant. Continuons l'enquête ailleurs.
There are a bunch of switchboards. Looks like the lab's power system. If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here. Wait, I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Weska's lab.
Ah, il a dit qu'il avait son truc d'électricité perso.
That reminds me. Dr. Weska said the critical lab was on an independent system.
This critical lab operates on a separate power system that obviously includes its security measure.
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from Vivia.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
La réaction de Vivia est louche, mais bon. La bonne analyse critique et le système de sécurité du Dr. Wesker révèlent une source électrique séparée. Relève une source électrique séparée, qui n'est pas gérée depuis le local électrique. Mais gérée depuis où, du coup?
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Was it before or after the blackout?
Right after the blackout. I happened to be nearby when the lights went out. So I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark silhouette pass right through the shadows.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Please believe me, it must have been the hitman.
So someone suspicious was wandering around here right after the blackout.
Does that mean it was caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
Peu après la panne de courant, un chercheur a vu une silhouette sombre passer dans le noir. Mais du coup, Yaku, il a un alibi pour ça.
Use the stairs so you don't get back.
Mais pas Vivia en fait. Moi je me demande si les tueurs c'est pas Yaku et Vivia. Hein. Yaku aurait tué le... Yaku aurait tué Wesker et Vivia aurait tué Yaku. C'est possible ça?
Hey, is it true that Dr. Weska was killed?
Yeah, just like that note said.
But why send a death threat? It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand.
It's a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note? Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the Peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
Au contraire, ça lui permet peut-être de s'infiltrer. C'est quand tu augmentes la sécurité ou autre, ou que tu envoies les détectives pour enquêter. Si tu te fais passer pour un soldat, c'est moins bizarre pour rentrer.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist, he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases. At the very least, it was not his MO.
Okay.
So, this time is special?
Well, who knows?
En croire l'enquête de Vivia, Fink, l'artiste de l'abattage, n'avait encore jamais envoyé de menace de mort.
Oh,
Et que ce labo est privé. Personne n'a l'air de se soucier de l'incident qui vient de se dérouler. Pour eux, les recherches sont plus importantes que les gens. Allez, menons l'enquête ailleurs.
I see. Hey!
That's true. This is...
Je crois que ces outils d'inspection ont été conçus pour être utilisés sur les humains. Le modificateur corporel, c'est trop bien. Parle pour toi. On n'a pas l'air d'avoir ça depuis un moment. Rien à voir avec l'enquête donc.
This reminds me. You went inside Dr. Wesker's lab before, right?
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
And he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Still, this is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside. Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
Okay.
This is the rope?
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Wesker died is because he deserved it. It's called karma. He always insulted my research.
Serves him right! Serves him right!
Ok, Tyrion.
Oh, sorry, that must have hurt. This is also his fault. They still haven't come back with that armor pal I lent them.
Oopsie.
I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me. Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
D'accord. Encore quelqu'un de très sain.
He certainly has a grudge against Dr. Wesker.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore. Which is what makes you special.
Aww.
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
Ah, il est truc bleu.
There's a manual for Amapal. I already know most of the controls, but I should read this.
Ah, c'est les commandes qu'on nous a pas données.
Amapal can be controlled via a special tablet device. Watch the camera feed from Amapal's eyes while you use the...
Ouais.
You can also use the mic to communicate via voice.
Ça, on l'avait pas dit.
For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be, however, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for this is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly.
Il y en a un qui nous a pas dit, ce qui le rend suspect, ce monsieur-là. En même temps, c'est le seul personnage qui fait partie des héros, donc...
It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elf.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Non.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
C'est complètement faux. Mamie et Solid disposent de nombreuses fonctionnalités. Il n'a pas parlé du micro.
I'm getting
I think that's about it. I think I've checked everything I could.
I knew it. You didn't get any clues for the case.
We have learned a lot here.
What?
But what do we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
Le docteur, il a pas la taille ou le gabarit de toute façon pour être celui qu'on a croisé dans le couloir. Mais ça empêche qu'il peut y avoir plusieurs tueurs. Je sais pas comment le tueur est rentré dans la salle pour l'instant. À part dans une caisse de bouffe. Mais du coup, il faudrait qu'il soit tout petit. Et le docteur est tout petit, hein. Donc voilà. Il est même plus petit que nous.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to...
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
On n'a pas le temps, mais on prend le temps quand même, quoi. Les pacificateurs vont taper à la porte.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log onto the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
You were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
J'étais un fantôme, connard.
Touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with the computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
Je suis pas sûr que ça marche comme ça. Hein.
Don't be unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all-powerful like that.
Faut dire ça, Shin Megami.
It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were...
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
La règle de la forme astrale telle qu'énoncée par Vivia, il y a quelques contraintes.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right? That's basically jumping right into enemy territory!
Si là on va se repérer, il y aura le labyrinthe.
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Si ça lui prend un coup, elle va l'écouter.
Is the chief gonna be all right?
Faut pas faire ça, son sang va gicler dans tous les sens.
Chief, please stay with us.
Là, t'es juste en train de le vider de son sang encore plus en fait.
Time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
No! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone! Chief Yako, Alara, Fubuki, Tsuhiko, and even Vivia. I refuse to let it end without saving anyone!
To be honest, even if you want to go to the Mystery Labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Même si on avait les indices, ça sauverait pas Yaku en fait.
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to do this yourself? You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everyone on your own.
C'est intéressant qu'on ait un vrai procès et pas un labyrinthe des mystères.
I guess you're not the type. Just teasing ya.
Ça. Il va foncer sur le PC, dès qu'il aura les infos, il déclenche le labyrinthe et voilà.
What's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself? Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Là, il arrive à affronter tous les pacificateurs, à leur passer dessus et tout. Il arrive à s'enfermer dans le laboratoire pour enfin pouvoir enquêter. Il est devant le PC et il est en mode ah merde, j'ai pas le mot de passe.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the Peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more Peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma. The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
I should join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
Non, j'y vais tout seul parce que le scénario il a dit que je devais être un grand garçon maintenant.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Why? You should go.
There is nothing for me to do. Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You got fine. I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma, you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Right, I'm heading off now.
Master, you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all. Well, a trainee one.
Seems like my training is working.
Ton harcèlement surtout.
And Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh? Why?
It probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
Sure.
Fubuki, il était avec nous tout du long. À partir du moment où on l'a croisé déguisé en soldat. Donc le seul moment où il aurait pu avoir un impact avant, bah, c'est en aidant quelqu'un justement à rentrer dans la salle avant même l'affaire et le meurtre. Quelqu'un qui a pu rentrer comme ça. Genre Vivia. Ou Yaku en vrai, mais... Il a pu aider quelqu'un à rentrer dans la salle avant que tout se voit. Non, parce que Yaku était avec nous. Il y a eu quasiment aucun moment où soit j'avais Yaku, soit j'avais Fubuki. Le laps de temps entre les deux moments, entre les deux moments où j'avais pas les deux est trop court en fait.
All right, let's move carefully so the Peacekeepers don't spot us.
Ils peuvent pas me repérer s'ils sont pas là. Hein.
Master, did you forget? There are peacekeepers up.
Ah si, je l'ai même pas vu. Grosse séquence d'infiltration. Hein. Vache.
I managed to get here without being seen, but there should be more Peacekeepers up ahead. I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around? Nah, just kidding.
Trop marrant ça, Shinigami. Go, hein.
I knew it. There are still some Peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
are you going to get past them?
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the... All that's left is to check the computer.
Bravo ça.
Oh no!
Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy!
You're that terrorist detective. How did you get here?
I'll catch you and report to Director Yomi!
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth!
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet! I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth!
Then what are you gonna do?
What do I do?
Bah regarde l'ordi, vite.
Just come quietly. Resistance is futile.
Makoto, Vivia.
Vivia!
Ok.
Sheesh. What a pain. I want to die someday.
Pourquoi il nous aide?
Vivia, you came to help me?
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
Il est pratique, comme ça il sera avec nous dans le labyrinthe.
He walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cop magnet.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter. I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer. Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up this investigation now. It's not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
Qui fait ça?
No one could enter this room, so he didn't need to set a password.
Ouais, enfin quand même.
Time to check it out. Let's see. Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log. So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since. That means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Right. So what?
Est-ce que quand moi justement je suis venu avec le robot, que j'ai traversé le poison et les dalles, ça ouvre le passage et pourtant ça retire pas la sécurité?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
90 days?
Which means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
L'historique indique que le système de sécurité a été désactivé il y a 1 heure. La fois précédente, c'était il y a 90 jours.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room. There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did. Since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here. It's the perfect, impossible crime.
Je suis en train de me demander si c'est possible que le docteur ait été tué bien avant et son corps ait été transporté par un Amami. Mais du coup, ça expliquerait pas comment le robot s'est retrouvé retourné, comment on a eu les enregistrements avant, pas les conversations quoi.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth. The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterious.
It's not over yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it. His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent, too.
Docteur. Docteur, nous avons des problèmes. Quelqu'un a découvert notre marché. Vous devriez vous cacher pour l'instant. GTA. Hein. C'est GTA 70 confirmé. Hollow Knight, GTA 70. J'essaie de trouver une logique dans le nom. Est-ce que ça peut vouloir dire quelque chose, mais... Il semble qu'il soit temps d'en finir. Nous en avons déjà assez profité. Il est trop dangereux de laisser fuir les recherches... et des informations confidentielles. Je vais me retirer d'ici. Avec cet argent, je financerai mes nouvelles recherches. Il n'y a pas les dates, c'est chiant. Les rumeurs sont-elles vraies? Vous avez l'intention de quitter Kanai Ward? Docteur, ne me dites pas que vous complotez pour prendre les recherches et vous enfuir. J'espère que vous le savez déjà. Oh. Oui, vous n'avez nulle part où aller. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, docteur? Vous m'ignorez? Je n'accepterai aucune trahison. Je l'ai déjà dit, mais vous n'avez nulle part où aller. Préparez-vous.
This is...
Quite a suspicious exchange. I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca. But who is the anonymous person?
The address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years.
En cherchant dans l'arriéré des courriels. Non mais personne dit ça pour le coup. Hein. Vous allez pas me faire croire qu'on dit ça en informatique. Hein. L'arriéré des courriels. Déjà personne dit courriel. Alors l'arriéré des courriels.
But it seems like their relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the doctor wanted to cut ties.
So the doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward and this anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
L'historique des emails échangés entre Dr. Wesker et Monsieur Anonyme. Ils communiquaient régulièrement jusqu'à récemment.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the doctor. Makes sense.
The doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security. That also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True, that is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
Allez, l'heure du labyrinthe.
What are you doing here?
You again? What are you, anyway? Were you born just to get in my way? Or was this all fated from the very beginning? No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists
Vous remarquerez qu'il y a que moi qui suis menacé d'une arme alors que je suis le seul de tous les détectives qui n'a jamais agressé aucun pacificateur. Hein.
Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals. A piece of trash. Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink!
Mais les ordures, c'est moins pire qu'être une merde, non?
What's your name?
Yuma Cocohead.
Mais lui réponds pas.
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it.
Bah oui, il est con.
Of course. It'll be named after your bones once they're dumped there. Hey! Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, Master! We're finally acting like partners! And of course, it's all thanks to my patient training!
To the Mystery Labyrinth!
Alright! Mystery Labyrinth!
This... I see. So this is your true power. Yuma, I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late!
Avec un kick de jambe entre nous deux, elle a réussi à nous envoyer.
Someday,